Today, I'm meeting up with Max and discussing what happened with him and Mariah. I'm pretty sure Max cheated on Mariah, and Mariah is using several things to make it not sound like that because she doesn't want people to know. But I'm gonna go into it acting in the dark and just see what he has to say.
Hey, Max. How are you doing?
Not so well.
It's okay.
I'm really nervous. I hate that I've hurt Mariah. I'm just disappointed in myself. It's kind of a tricky situation with Micah because he's been in LA and we haven't really talked since he left. So I didn't really know how to tell him when it happened. So I'm glad that we're able to talk in person. I'm definitely anxious to get it done with.
What's up, Max?
Yeah. Thanks for having me here today.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Yeah. How you been?
I've been good. What about you?
Not so good, but guess that's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah. Might as well just jump into it.
I agree. So, you know, I f***ed up, man, pretty bad. I have this buddy of mine that's a good bit older than you and I. We used to work together, and we were kind of celebrating his retirement at his place. And he invited his lady friend over that I knew he liked. And so I was trying to be his wingman. And so I took things a little too far. I was just flirting with her. And that led her to think that it was okay to try and kiss me, which she did. I told Mariah, like, all of this happened, and like an idiot, I said, I'm proud of myself for not letting it go too far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she broke up with me, which is reasonably so.
The biggest emotion I felt while he was telling me what happened was anger. Now it's not only betrayal on Mariah's part, but also on the friendship that we had. Most of us didn't think he was capable of that.
I understand if you don't really want anything to do with me, but I just asked that you be there for her.
Yeah, I love Mariah. She's the sister I'm closest to, and anytime she gets hurt, I get hurt too. And I will say I'm really disappointed in you. When they moved to Tampa, I predicted that they were asking for trouble, everyone moving in together. And I was right. I did not expect it to be like this, though.
After all of this, we kind of like just took a real hard reflection on our relationship. And we dived into, the clothes that she wears. And then that just kind of made me pissed off. And in my anger, we just erupted into a big argument. And I definitely said some things that were hurtful. I want to do better. At the end of the day, I hurt Mariah, and that's what matters. I hope that someday I can make this right with everybody, but until then, it's just I just gotta stay focused on one thing at a time. I need to regain Mariah's trust.
I really, really want to make sure that what you told me today is the exact truth and you're not sugarcoating anything.
And I guess you could talk to Mariah.
She wasn't there, and I want to make sure you're owning up to everything.
Yeah. It is tricky just because it was just me and my friend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to drag him into it, but I guess you could talk to him.
Max doing what he did and first off telling Mariah about it and then coming to talk to me about it, that shows some courage. That's just a couple steps in the right direction, but it still doesn't fix anything. I'm gonna talk to Mariah now, so.
No, I appreciate you, man. I know this wasn't easy. I know you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for coming.
Hey, do you have 5 minutes? I just wanted to talk to you about how the conversation with Max went. Is that gonna be too much for you?
I don't know. What did he tell you?
Well, he told me that he was flirting with his coworker's friend and ended up kissing her. Seems genuinely sorry for it.
I do believe he's genuinely sorry, but he cheated on me. I can't just settle for that, you know?
I feel relieved because I don't have to carry the burden of having to tell Micah what happened. It will be very good for me to have someone to talk to.
I just know that that's not what I want. I don't want to be treated that way. And I would honestly rather just be single for the rest of my life than settle for
Someone who would do that, yeah. Max was asking me where to go from here, and honestly, I didn't want him to ask that. I didn't want him trying to get my opinion on how to get you back. That's solely your decision.
Maybe one day I could get past what he did, but at the same time, really just brought up a lot of other things that I didn't even realize was just under the rug. And then I was like, all right, one thing you're gonna have to think about is I'm not gonna change the way I dress for anybody. Maybe one day I'll grow up and realize that my clothing style is childish and stupid, but that's not gonna be somebody else that changes that. It's gonna be me. And that's part of loving someone unconditionally, is just realizing that they're gonna change and you love who they are at the core.
Yeah. My opinion is that she needs to take a large break. Max was her first love, and she doesn't need to settle for the first person that comes her way.
I think I gotta go because we gotta leave soon and I still need to finish getting ready.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Just watching this whole situation with Max really makes me realize that I have a lot of younger sisters, and I don't want this to happen to all of them. I want to be there for them and help them make an informed decision. Which probably won't happen. They'll grow up and be like Mariah, brave little warriors.